Alright, so it's the weekend again, and I guess it's another time for me to share one of the things that I have, some of my Kamen Rider figures. Now, last week, if you're able to see my video, I showed you my Nagoya haul, the figures that I got from when I was in Nagoya the previous week, and one of them is Kamen Rider Live, which is one of the secondary riders for Kamen Rider Revise, who is actually the brother of Kamen Rider Revi, specifically Iki Igarashi. Now I'm going to be showing you. It's basically extended version of my Nagoya haul, but also to show you Kamen Rider Live. Now, my initial goal is to showcase the rest of my Heisei Phase 2, but I'm sorry we had to move it back again since this is something I've been wanting and it's pretty excited to show, which is Kamen Rider Live. So, Kamen Rider Live is in the book, he is the redeemed version of Kamen Rider Evil, who is the brother of Kamen Rider Revi. Now, what happened here was that in the Kamen Rider Revise series, each person has like a demon or an inner demon, and for Iki's brother, the demon took over and got the driver or used the driver to manifest himself into a Kamen Rider, which is Kamen Rider Evil. And then towards the season, he gets to see the error of his ways and gets redeemed. Now, but since he still has a driver, and as he gets redeemed, he becomes Kamen Rider Live. Now, unlike Kamen Rider Revi and Kamen Rider Vice or Revise, this box does not have a plastic opening already, so you cannot see what's inside the figure, and the whole box is already in paper and just like Kamen Rider Evil. So it's already product photography, and you don't see the initial figure anymore. So in the back, we have some action poses of Kamen Rider Live. Yes. And now the thing here is actually I didn't notice this before, but they also have an extra. They also have a figure. They also have a product figure of the action figure also at the bottom. So just like this, it also opens through the side, and once we have it, now what is different is that it features two parts. So these are the figures out now. So it has the extra arms, extra hands for posability, and it actually includes an extra face plate for Kamen Rider Evil, because towards the end when he gets redeemed, Kamen Rider Evil's face plate gets broken. So this is the broken version, so you can see the cracks of it. And what is also separate is that since Kamen Rider Evil had two V-stamps or two versions of themselves, specifically the Bat and the Jackal genome, it's also the same with Kamen Rider Live. So, but unlike in the Kamen Rider Evil figure, it's only a breastplate and a faceplate. Kamen Rider the Jackal genome changes the faceplate, chest plate, back plate, and shoulder armor. So instead of putting it in one plastic, which I don't think it will fit anymore, they have a second one. They have a second part of the second plastic, which you can actually which just overlaps from the main figure. So I guess it might be good value since it has more optional parts for you to use, and it's on a separate plastic, and they were able to fit it perfectly. Also included are two more V-stamps, just like Kamen Rider Evil. Right. Now for the figure. The figure itself is actually pretty different because one thing is that unlike Kamen Rider Evil, this is This has a lot more things in it, specifically bigger shoulder pads and included soft goods. Now, it has been a problem before for Kamen Rider figures, especially in the older SH Figuarts lines, that the soft goods are pretty hard. They're not soft. Yeah. But this time it's a lot more flexible, and it was split. It has one flap in front, but the spacing is good so that the legs can still move. The side ones are actually pretty thick, but they're pretty soft, so this doesn't hamper movement. And the back is 2 pieces. So the good thing here is that you can actually move and pose him around, move the legs, pose him around, without really hampering movement. So this is a really good development for SH Figuarts, especially I guess since they learned how to improve this already with the SS line, and this is a great improvement. And this is, I guess, practicing what they improved. So as you can see, Kamen Rider Live has a different faceplate now, and the weapon. The big difference with the weapon is that they still have the same V-stamp. This is actually the Bat V-stamp, and the driver is basically the same as well. Now, to further give you a comparison for this, is I brought with me Kamen Rider Evil. So, as you remember, this is Kamen Rider Evil, and as you can see, they have the same driver since they're basically the same person. Now, their weapon, essentially looking the same, actually is totally different. As you can see here, one is longer, but it's basically the same weapon and the same. It actually gives you the same V-stamp. Now, what's different is that in terms of use, this figure, the Kamen Rider Evil version, or Kamen Rider Evil himself, is that the weapon in itself is mostly a melee weapon. It's like a blade that he fights, and it's also in the lower part of the weapon. While for Kamen Rider Live, it becomes a gun. It's actually more of a firing weapon. It shoots. So it's like a different. It shows a totally different part, totally different mindset. Also, but the thing here also is that paint applications are as expected. And one thing I like about this, especially since this is figure with a lot of shiny parts, is that they have texture on it. It's like a suit. You know, they have texture on the thighs. It has texture. That it's like somebody wearing a suit. It's actually similar to Kamen Rider Evil, wherein the shiny parts have texture. So it's basically the same figure. If you really look at it and take the armor off, it's basically the same figure. It has the same, the inner suit, I guess, is basically the same. You know, it's silver and this type of green. So it just has some changes in the faceplate. The armor's the shoulder pads are different, and they took off the collar. So this is basically the same thing with the same thing. It's basically the same figure. I think the arms are basically the same as well. So now let's put Evil back down. So this is, and it's a good thing to have, since in the series he gets redeemed. So at least I get both versions of Daiji, and articulation is always on point. You know, you can also remove the faceplate. You can also remove his faceplate, so you can put in the other faceplate, since he becomes a jack. Since if he uses the jackal V-stamp, he becomes a jackal. But it's usually the Bat V-stamp that he uses. And then the driver, you can attach the driver. You can attach the weapon to the driver, basically just like Kamen Rider Evil. It's just like I guess not, you can't say upgraded version, but it's like a variant. It's just basically a variant of the Kamen Rider Evil figure. So there, I'm pretty happy with this. The next one that I will be showing off will be Gene next week. So stay tuned for that. And the good thing there is that when I bought this in Mandarake, this actually was already open, and but everything else is complete. So I didn't really have much of a problem. But for Jean, it's actually unopened. So I just took the tape off and everybody, and then I guess we'll be looking at it together. And good thing also is that this is actually in the Philippines. It's very hard to find because I don't think a lot of people ordered this. So when I got this I was really very excited when I saw this because I didn't expect that. I didn't expect. Well, it's in Japan, but I didn't expect that they still have figures like this out. So I'm very happy with this figure. This is a great figure, especially when they pair it with either Revise or with Jean, and even if I pair it with Evil or do some action poses with them. So it's actually I'm very surprised that this is a really nice figure. Now, something that might turn people off the goods, I guess. I have a suspicion that over time, this shiny white might lose the shimmer, or it might easily be maybe it might get dirt on it. But I'll just make sure to take care of it after. And it's a little bit sticky actually, so I guess it's the plastic quality. So I guess I'll have to take care of this a lot more than the others, in sense that I'll have to keep rubbing the wiping it off, wiping the any excess I don't know, secretions or what you call this. But I'll make sure to take care of this because first, it's not cheap. But another thing also is that I don't want it's gonna be a waste if I don't take care of it. So I guess I'll have to open this from time to time. It does. In terms of posability, it doesn't hamper the pose at all, and the figure is amazing. I just have to say, it's an amazing figure, and it's just that I also have to keep watch on some of the parts. It's not it's tight, but if you keep posing it, sometimes it gets detached. But then again, it's a great figure, overall great figure. So again, thank you for taking the time to share this time with me, share my excitement about Kamen Rider Live. And now I'm still debating. I saw Kamen Rider Demons there, but well, with limited funds, you really have to choose what you want. But I think I found the place where I can get a version of Kamen Rider Demons. Let's see, play it by ear. But I'm very happy with what I got, and at least the Igarashi siblings are already complete. So I have Live, I have Revi, and I have Jean. So at least it's already a good team. And I hope you enjoy this. So again, thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video and share my excitement with this new figure. For people who are looking for this, you can buy this in Mandarake had this, and I hope that you guys get to see the series also. This is actually a good figure, and thank you for watching and have a great day.